Shalom, peace to you all. Welcome in today. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon. If you are new, audio discretion advice. If you have little ones around, because it really is a channel that is that intense. So, welcome though. Give me just a second. I'm trying to get this incense in this little holder. It does not want to go in this morning. Let's give people a chance to jump on here while I'm doing this. I hope that you're doing well. Today is the 9th of March. Happy birthday to you if it is a birthday or an anniversary or anything special. If you're down and out and dealing with things like funerals and things like that, I send you love and light and all of that. I appreciate those of you who are upright in your heart and you're a part of this platform and you come back as often as you do. I really do appreciate you and I send you love and light. And I thank you for your prayers and your thoughts and meditation if you are doing that. I do pray for my subscribers, so I just like to let you all know. I have freedom of speech and I have rights just as much as any person that is breathing the breath of life in this earth realm. And no one has a right to take our rights away to be upright. And I just take them. And so I say that if you are new, because I am very candid on my platform. I'm dealing with a criminal who's been disgusting with my life and things that they have a right to get away with, a nasty murderous crime, and they don't. They don't have a right. People don't have a right. A lot of people have suffered in a lot of ways. I'm just one voice out of many, many, many people who have been taken advantage of and abused. And my whole process has been recorded on this platform to stand in the court of law. It stands in the heavenly court. So anyway, if you are new, I feel energy and I could stop at any time as well and give a what for the camera. It's hard to hear sometimes, but it happens. So let's get started. I only ask at the hand of the Most High God, Yehovah Elohim, the maker of the heaven of heavens and the earth. Everything is at his command, and he's our shield and our buckler, and without him we're nothing. Without the Most High God, we are nothing. I appreciate him so much. Yehovah, we need your wisdom. It is the beginning of wisdom for us to fear you. I fear you, Yehovah. What do you want to bring out here today? What's going on for collective energy? We have the Empress coming out. If she's upright, she's very caring, very kind, very gentle, very productive, very grounded, always producing something, okay, that is productive in the upright. There could be pregnancy here for some of y'all. You may be dealing with your mother, your wife, a female around you, or this is you. If she's in the negative, she's a low-down scoundrel. She's just a bad mother. She's all the negative things that are beautiful and good of her in the upright. We have an apology possibly coming with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. If it's upright, then that's beautiful energy. God's been saying to go home and to fix things with your families. Some people will, some people won't. She's very superficial in the reverse of her energy. This could be somebody that sets up in a position. She would be the second in order to the Emperor, if you just want to look at the energy that way as well. So we got the upper and the lower version of the Empress. She holds all four queens within her. Another queen is coming out. So Queen of Pentacles, all the same types of energy if she's in the upright. So we got people cards coming out. The Knight in Shining Armor, sweet communication for some people could be coming, and healing within matters. Let's let this unfold. Why is this here today? Real feminine energy coming out here. We have, what is this? The Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so somebody's already went within to take a look at something. They're coming out. Somebody's enlightened, possibly having to push through because there is a battle here. Give me just a second. The letter T and the letter G is here. We got security showing up here as well. Um, we have the 8 of Cups, 8 out of 10 cups. Either you're walking to go get another cup here for a fulfillment in a wish, and it's going to be upright or not. The Fool is also coming out. Okay. We also have the 2 of Wands being at a crossroad, with the 4 of Swords resting after a broken heart or going to freaking hell or premeditating something has also been out here. We have a Fool out here. I never discard what a Fool is. A Fool is a Fool, and God has a lot to say about Fool energy. And if this is a new beginning, then it is a new beginning. You have to take a leap by faith, because we know that some people are dealing with cray-cray, involved in situations. 10 of Swords, backstabbing, betrayals. 7 of Swords, thievery, lies, cheating, and guiltiness. And the 10 of Cups. Okay, either it's going to be a wish fulfillment or it's still bitterness. 5 cups are pouring down on family. Something's emotional here. Something's kind of emotional here. There's things being signed or were signed in a matter, then so be it. We have hold on a minute. There's abhorring out here. There's hatred out here. We know that because yesterday God said, literally, the card came out and said, stop hating. There's hatred out here. Okay. It's because we deal with giants. We deal with people that's cray-cray in their mind, thinking that they can take advantage of people in the earth. And then when you stand up to say something about what they've done, then they hate you for it, because they think that they should get away with doing stupid stuff to you and I in the earth. There have been contracts, or are contracts today. New contracts possibly today as well. We've got a new beginning here with the Fool, but the Fool, it represents signing covenants and things like that. There's family out here attached to some things. If some people are walking away, then some people are going to walk away with the 8 of Cups. Some people are going to do what's correct and get some enlightenment and rest after a broken heart. There's death for some people's cases. It was very bad, murderous stuff with the 10 of Swords out here. Somebody has thieved things with the 7 of Swords out here. We've got something very emotional going on today. At the bottom of the deck is the 8 of Wands. This is about real quick communication and possible travel, or Cupid's little arrows, or you better make sure that you're not getting mixed up with the Fool. Okay, because the Fool returns to eat some vomit, like God says a dog does. Show me there's knowledge out here. Let's take a look. I balance. Somebody has to balance something out here, because something has been analyzed, or the Hermit in the reverse is also telling you that you need to go within if you haven't analyzed yet. If somebody has analyzed something, they're coming out to do something, and there's a returning of something, so be it. Somebody's analyzing contracts or taxes and things like that as well, then so be it. There's something about signing something, and actually the Hermit also confirms signing things, because we know that can trace us back to, in the pictograph language, of somebody forging something on another person. And so somebody's thieved 7 of Swords out here. If it's from your mother, or something's taken place with that, then somebody forged something, or whatever that is. Mother-daughter energies are out here with the Queen of Pentacles underneath her, underneath the Empress. Hold on, let me get a drink of my coffee. The T and the G and the L I could pull out of these letters out here. And also the Empress in the pictograph language can also go to carrying something off. Somebody's stolen something out here. That's ridiculous. There's this 5 of Pentacles, and the 6 of Wands wants to jump out, with the 7 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the 9 of Swords in the reverse jumped on the 8 of Cups. This is cruelty nonsense going on because of what somebody's doing. If somebody's walking away or secretly going to walk away, there are secrets out here. 88, 8 of Wands. The number 8 might be real prevalent, but that takes us back to secrets, but there's knowledge. somebody's analyzed something. Somebody has some knowledge of something, what somebody's done out here, where somebody's went or walked away to, or was receptive to. If there was a pregnancy attached to something going on, then there was, or birth certificate signatures of something, or forging something like that on a matter. Standing your ground and getting a victory today, folks, in a public way, or somebody public is involved in something. In the Five of Pentacles, that take you to lack, being thrown out, or somebody is even trying to do that today to somebody, to get them thrown out so that they can sit up here acting like they're all victorious in something that they've done in a deception. Show me the Two of Wands, please. The Devil in the reverse. Okay, good. This is breaking the chain, or somebody's at a crossroad about doing it, breaking some devilish thing. The Devil goes back to obsessive nonsense, very toxic energy with the Devil, and somebody's at a crossroad about this Devil. The Devil is an imposter, and so is the Hermit, can represent a disguise. Okay, it's a gateway to the dead, or it was, and it was very brutal out here. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse, there's been cruelty out here. There has been cruelty out here in a really bad way. Also came out with the Queen of Wands and the World card. This is about ending something here. There's the Hermit again at the bottom of the deck. So really taking a look at something is here for us today, where family or a deception has taken place. There's some type of lack is out here because of somebody's thievery. What's in the hidden space? Don't be weary in well-doing, because in due season we shall reap if we faint not. I keep hearing that. It's been coming through my spirit since yesterday. It's been like God's been screaming it. Like it's been like a loud trumpet in my spirit. Don't give up. There is a war out here. And it's showing victory regardless. Regardless what's being thrown at us. It's showing a victory. These are two victory cards. We won't be taken advantage of. I'm sorry, I don't know who people think they are to sit up in here as imposters and be toxic on somebody else's life and get caught up in foolish nonsense and eat vomit, and you got to keep returning and returning and returning because you're caught up in something. We're going to win this war because people are in the wrong for what they've done. If people will not take responsibility, they're in a really bad place with God. We have enlightenment. Okay, somebody's enlightened by something. Okay, that's good. And for other people are also enlightened by something. That's why they're trying to be sneaky about things. But I see somebody's guilty out here. It's emotional today with the Ten of Cups coming out here. We have the Rider. Okay, somebody popping up. This is in the hidden space. Somebody's communicating something. There is really quick communication out here with the Eight of Wands. I'm getting a bunch of people cards out here. The King of Cups is underneath that. We're seeing court cards because we've got something very public going on, and a bunch of people willing to either get up in here and take a person down who's done the crap, or if you're the person that's upright and a bunch of people are against you, somebody getting a victory, however it's going in this picture, however you want to interpret it. If you're upright and you're not gonna fold for somebody's stupidness out here, because people are being cruel, folks. This is cruelty in the reverse. It's anxiety anyway. It's nasty stuff. People are enlightened on some stuff, something about attracting something or someone. If a fool's coming back, folks, to play a little game because somebody's caught up in some folly out here. That could be right out of your own household. This could be co-workers for others of you. This could be longtime friends. I don't know who they are to you or why they're here in your life. But somebody's trying to attract somebody to do something. It better be in all uprightness. Somebody trying to get away with something out here. This came out in the reverse. This is about having favor and being lucky. It's in the reverse. Somebody's enlightened. We have secret society. This is also in the reverse. We already know it's the Masons because God already said so. We have somebody guilty. The guilty card's in the reverse. Somebody is guilty and somebody else is not guilty. Now, the way this is hitting me, because God keeps bringing out that there's been rumors and people have said things that have been lies on people, and people have died out of those rumors that somebody caused. And somebody was being attacked, and people being attacked and segregated for some stuff and being accused of some nonsense, because the devil is the accuser of the brethren, and did some nasty thing out here where death, because they have stolen stuff. They're losing. They're guilty for doing that, and the person that they try to accuse somebody to do is not guilty, and God's going to take care of something out here because there's been cruelty. So somebody is and is not guilty on both sides, because we have a winner-loser energy. So whoever, somebody said some stupid stuff, it's crazy on purpose, because it said that they did it on purpose. They caused this war. They caused this death. They're going to pay for it. Care what this fool thinks that they're doing. There's the bridges there, trying to make some connections in the hidden space, trying to attract somebody with money that's backwards that don't belong to them, because the Seven of Swords is here. So if somebody's coming back to do something, they're going to try to give, this would be a bribe then. You're not really getting lucky with this. And we talked about the other day, it showed that the wealthy man was there and the bribe was in between the wealthy man and the poor, using the poor to get something done for them. And if you are in a low place where your money is concerned, and somebody offering you all this money to go do something that you know is wrong on another person's life, you're going to lose your soul in this. I have to warn you, you will be cursed with it. Because the next day when we read that poverty person came up in the upright, they were out of that. And the official person was there in the reverse, and somebody was willing to pay a heavy price, even to somebody poor, so that they can stay out of the picture and let the poor do their nastiness. And somebody's wicked out here, folks. Somebody's cruel, trying to get away with some crap. They want people to believe that they're not guilty, and they are guilty for some crap that they've done. Because somebody's known somewhere. Somebody's known somewhere. Somebody's filthy and dirty trying to catch somebody up in a really wicked way. Or they already tried to do that, but crap has come out of that because somebody's nasty. They will pay for what they've done to people. They will pay. They play games. Time in the reverse. Somebody's time's up. Okay, somebody's time's up on something out here. So that somebody's not going to procrastinate, because the card in the upright says procrastination and a delay or being too busy. That we got quick communication, quick going somewhere, doing something, talking here, popping up and doing something. Okay, time is up on somebody as well. Somebody's going to pay now. Somebody's guilty for something that they've done. Smell the roses in the reverse. This card says to slow down. There's fast stuff out here. The Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy. Somebody real quick trying to do something. It says to take time and to get into nature. Okay, well, somebody's not. Somebody getting up and doing something here. They ain't taking no time for nothing. There's hastiness out here. The suffering and silence is also in the reverse. So that's kind of like the hermit, because the hermit goes into, solitude. But it's in the reverse, and somebody's coming out real quick with some truth out here. Somebody gonna say, look, somebody really isn't guilty. I know the truth of something. This person's guilty for what they've done in a matter, in a scenario of something. Then somebody's coming out of this closet to stop suffering and to do what's correct. Now, I am being reminded when I read a couple of days ago that somebody was making a confession about something. God said that there was a positive force at work, and just to trust, and that there were some authorities out there that knew some information about what somebody did. And there's underground people involved, because this card came out. The Masons are here. That whole organization is going to be completely destroyed out of the earth when God Almighty gets done with it. They're wicked. They do things behind the scene, and the word unseen come out. You know, somebody is in that nasty organization. Baggage is here. There is baggage, or somebody's getting up real quick and trying to leave, trying to do something. We know we're dealing with toxic people. Well, the devil's in the reverse. Came out with the world card. Something's ending with this bull crap, because God's got something under control out here. Anyway. What else you want to bring out here, Yehovah? Y'all can hate all you want. All you haters out there. You don't have a soul anymore, I guess. You're willing to go to hellfire. Literally, you're going to die out of this realm. It's a fact. You're going to die out of this realm. Everybody is. We just pass in through. Just like people that walk before us that have been in this life, and now some people are with the Father, and some people are in that dimension where all that paranormal nonsense is and kook. You go ahead and be kooks. There ain't no way out for somebody. You're going to pay some way, shape, or form some crap that you've done on people's life out here being dirty. You'll stay filthy still. Show me more information. A truck driver. Somebody might be trying to, I don't know, get a ride with you. There's something about traveling. A death certificate come out. All right. Well, the government is here. Look, so jail and prison came out yesterday. It says a death penalty, execution, and prisons on somebody. It is, and they're trying to get away. They're running. We have a murderer out here, a fugitive. This person is going to die. Anyway, it says that the light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when your eye is clear, your whole body also is full of light. But when your eye is perverted, your body is full of darkness. And somebody is dark out here. They're nasty, they're cruel, and it all comes from this stupidness right here with this organization. Okay? They are filthy, dirty, and demonic, and taking people's souls straight to hell, and they need to be banned. We already know that 33-degree Mason that I shared on the platform, he said that pedophiles were up in this group. Pedophiles were right there in the church, he said, out of that group. We went to the scripture and proved that this group is found in the churches, and they're being rebuked by God. People's families have been torn apart because of this filthiness. A Virgo is coming out here. A Scorpio also. A Mexico connection. And a bribe is out here. Somebody real quick going to try to give this bribe in the hidden space. They're guilty for some crap. A walker, or somebody who uses a walker, is also a clue to something that is involved in a matter. Tell it, Yehovah. Please keep people very, very safe. A singer also is here. The NFL, I didn't see these. Pakistan is coming out, and a Russian man, woman, or child's also here. For connections of whoever I'm talking to, or whoever's involved in some stuff. This stuff is widespread. Whatever's going on today. At the zoo, because people are beasts. The Masons will tell you themselves, or they won't tell you. But they do things right out in front of their signs all over you, though. If your eyes are open, you will see some stuff, and information will come to you about this nasty business here. Okay? They do bestiality. They had a whole sculpture of a man screwing an animal. They are a beast. They have mixed themselves. They're giants. If you're involved in this organization, you have not lost your soul yet, or went to a level where you're going to yet, I'd run real quick, because it's going to tear up your whole freaking family and yourself, and your soul's going to go to hell. The zoo, or if something did happen to the zoo, maybe I'm just talking to somebody who's works for the zoo. You interpret these words being stuck. It says that the radio, the singer energy is out here, and your hand folded perfectly in mine. Is what the next card says. Somebody's jealous over a connection. There is a single male out here. Nothing's going to stand in between God's plan. All these people, God says that when wicked people, they spring up like grass, he puts a sickle in and he cuts them out. Okay? People are going to get cut out. Jehovah gets the last say, not man. Says, I can't deny the truth anymore. And secrets, they came out in the reverse. Okay? Well, anyway, that hermit came out in the reverse. Something is coming out. There is a burden of stress and an oppression that's been around stuff. It's been done on purpose out here to people. We're tired of it. It's time to get up, you righteous. It's time to tell people no. It's time to not be afraid when the pressure's around you and I, regardless how toxic something is. To say no. You're either going to change what you're doing and find God in his grace, or you're going to die and go to hell. And it's time for us to say that. There's adultery nonsense going on out here. There has been. Some people are infested with stupid STDs with it. Somebody uses sex to try to get their way. It's disgusting. They've taken a lot of people to hell with them. It says, because the wicked, they regard not the works of Jehovah, nor the operation of his hands. He shall destroy them and not build them up. They're wicked. The word is destroy. Oriental energy. We got all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of people in different locations coming out that are being warned for positive and negative purposes involved in whatever's trying to go down today, with bribes and everything else. At the bottom of the deck, it says, he that digs a pit shall fall therein. So somebody's trying to, because there's a bribe out here. Okay? So if you think you're trying to dig a pit, you're fixing to fall in it. God's word's not going to return to him void. So you go ahead and take the money, think it looks good, and then you're dead. He that digs a pit shall fall therein, and he that breaks a hedge, a serpent shall bite him. Okay, so you're going to break a hedge and cause a breach. A serpent's going to bite you. Now, you've already been warned. Okay, a hacker is out here. They're going to get caught, and somebody says, I will fight for you. Thank you, all of you who will get up and fight for upright people who have been taken advantage of for any purposes. We should do that for one another. Thank you for doing that. Somebody's secretly fighting out here, then so be it. Then somebody's going to get caught today. Because here comes the fool back. I got to get up on your technology. I got to remove your VPN code. Because that's exactly what's been happening on my platform. It just happened right live the other day on my platform. I'm going to have my day in court with you, filth. I'm going to spit in your face for the filth that you are. They do it to me. They do it to other people as well. Somebody married out here and willing to jump in bed in an adulterous affair just to get away with something that they've done because they're guilty out here. Music industry is going to give my music back. You didn't write my stuff. So my technology rune came out. Okay, well, it's definitely here. It's definitely here because Jehovah don't lie. This is a gift being reciprocated. It's backwards. If you're an IT worker and you're in security and somebody's going to try to give you a gift of money or pull their britches down, you're screwed at the end of it. You're going to hell. The person's infested with nasty STDs. They're gross. They think that they're going to get away with some stuff. We're dealing with highfalutin people up in here from different countries and stuff involved in some really big stuff all around the world on this platform this morning. Anyway, your ex could be involved in something. This is the letter G, but the pictograph looks like an X, okay? This is a gift being reciprocated. This is also a possible betrayal in love. Somebody's married out here. It says adultery is going. This person don't care. They're ruthless. Or because of some adultery, somebody's done some stupid stuff. But God says they're going to be executed. They're going to go to prison. They got the death penalty on them because they've caused some crap out here. In a very brutal way. They don't give a rip. These people don't give a rip. They're the giants of the earth that are full with maggots on the inside of them. Anyway, they're Nephilim out here, folks. Don't take this gift. Okay? If somebody also rightfully had a gift of something, somebody's stolen it. Somebody was a disguise and signed off and forged something on another person. around death matters. For some of you all, this was inheritances, since death is out here, a death certificate. We know that somebody alterated time on a death certificate as well. That watch came out in the reverse as well, so that'll just tell us that that reading that we did not long ago, somebody alterated the time on a death certificate for whatever what are the reasons were around that. It was for something, for them to be able to get some money, but something is very toxic going on today, folks. I just heard things aren't always what they seem, so you need to watch out. Somebody's trying to dig a pit. There's a serpent out here that's going to bite. If you break a hedge that should stay there, your family should be hedged. You should be protecting people. Because we're looking at people that didn't protect what they should, and now there's a big mess out here. So those of you who are entering into a cycle like this, you need to walk away from somebody's money or temptation or sex and stuff like that. Those of you who have already been walking through this, God is saying, and regardless if you're starting this or ending it, we're seeing the outcome of some people that are getting involved in this will end up, their fate will be a death penalty and an execution. You better think today. You let people hack in on things, you're going to go to hell. You're going to get caught today. We declare and decree it. This is what come out. The G and the X is out here. What else? The T came out real strong here. And then all these other connections. I pray for you. You pray for me. Jehovah be with you wherever we go. Let us not fear. Let the Holy Spirit rise up inside of us and let your light chase away this darkness today. Look in people's eyes. Again, God's bringing that scripture out for a reason. If somebody is full of light, then they have God on the inside. They'll look at you right in your face. They won't be trying to do some type of temptation nonsense with you, because wisdom don't open her mouth in a perverted way. And he said if somebody don't have no light on the inside of them, they're perverted. Somebody is perverted out here. They're dirty and they're filthy, and they're willing to do nasty demonic things to try to get away with something that they're guilty about. Use your wisdom today, folks. Until next reading, shalom.